Jam Prisoner by the Man, a day on the track. I'm trying to ask day on the track, like what that exactly means. We'll get to understand that in a bit. But he is joining us, and he's part of KWW. You know that can go worldwide. So he's part of the team where there's Kwesi Arthur, there's Kofi Mole, there's Kwamina MP, there's Twitch, and everybody has been on the table except who? Nana, except Kofi Mole.
Yes. We have a fight with him.
We have a beef with him.
Oh,
so you can deliver
right.
that message to Mole for us. But anyways, day on the track, you see it right here. Let's get into a day. What's up? You good?
Yeah. I hope everything is fine with you.
Yeah, you'll be good. Fresh boy. Join us on the table. Yeah. But anyway, what's up? How's the year been, 2023 though?
Oh, it's been good. It's been active, I should say. Yeah, I mean, we've been putting out work and we have more work to put out. KWW is dropping next month. Yeah, we probably would be dropping 2 projects.
Okay.
So, yeah, active.
Okay, great. I'd wish that you'd probably, if you're going to say like that, then you put the microphone
closer?
Yes. So,
okay,
cool. That's better. So, I was talking about KWW, right? Initially, it was ground up, you knew yourselves. Now, moving into this new feature or this new space as KWW, like, was there like a different vision, altogether? I know you are separate artists, but together you work as one. What was the vision like as a group?
Basically, it's the idea that we had at Ground Up that we are trying to build upon, but as a team and at the same time like independent artists. Yeah. So we basically are like a movement where we would be putting our music as a group, and then hopefully we'll have other people on board where like we make music with our fellow, counterparts, and then just get the music rolling.
Great. I brought that group thing in because usually you hear from all of them, and when they talk about you, they talk about how talented you are. When it comes to writing, when it comes to your singing, like do you believe that bit?
Not really, because my sister is extremely good. She makes me feel like I'm not actually that good. So when it comes to writing, I help a lot of people out. So if it comes to that side, I feel more confident. But like when it comes to the singing, sometimes I'm a bit skeptical. Like,
so the writing is your stronghold.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. So when you talk to Kwesi, you'll be like, hey, here they sing past me. Then I'll date you, they tell me, oh, you don't hear my sister. My sister is okay. Yeah, so it's like a family thing.
Yeah, basically, because she sings in church and exceptional. I've seen her sing while I'm in church and like totally like, crazy.
That's nice. But for you as an individual artist getting onto the scene, of course, Kwesi has a path. You also have your path. How would you describe your journey in the space so far? And for me, when I was listening to For Life, I felt that was where you poured out your heart in that song.
Yeah.
Lots of things that you said in there probably encapsulates everything about your journey. But tell us how your journey has been, though.
It's been good. I mean, it's been a blessing, basically, to be a part of it and to even be recognized as a part of it. That's always been my vision, to like play a role, play a part, and like make a difference. So basically, it's been good, but it's been difficult because, the industry is not easy. It comes with ups and downs, and we've been through a lot. I mean, so far, so good. I wrote For Life like 2 years ago, actually, and like I decided this is the period to put it out because it actually has elements that I still, felt like it talks about my life, like at this point in time, and like I had to like, let it out, tell the people how long you're going to be doing this for.
Well, before the ladies come in, has the tough part of the journey been much than the easier part?
It depends. I think it's a balanced ratio, but I feel like it's all been enjoyable, and like the experience has been actually fun because when the downsides come and the good sides are coming in, it just gives you some motivation and encouragement, So it just keeps you going.
Yeah, okay. All right.
This influence and everything, does the success of Kwesi serves as an inspiration or some sort of pressure on you sometimes?
Of course, it serves as an inspiration because he has helped all of us. Like, his blessing has, like, literally, you know, like, we've had a share of it. Like, KWW, you know, like, the whole team have literally, you know, reaped off his success. So basically, it's a huge inspiration. You know, I never feel like anyone's success is pressure or in any way, I don't know how to say it, in a negative way, influencing me, because it's grace, and you know, you just have to be proud of them.
Yeah, I mean, when you were here, we spoke about a number of things that you were doing, and at that time, you were working on Red Messages. That were songs that you were dropping bit by bit, and you went on to be featured on Kwesi's album, that's Son of Jacob. To put into words, how would you generally explain your growth? How would you describe your growth process? Because you have transcended from the person we used to listen to on Red Messages, like that calm, sort of emotional guy, to Animal. You see? Yeah. Mind over
body.
Okay, so how has the process been?
I've literally had that bit of me, you know, since I started music.
Oh, so you were hiding it?
Yeah, basically, it's not hiding, but like I never put that part of my projects out because Charlie, but you know, most of the songs were calm, collected, like love songs and stuff like that, and those were the songs that I felt like I had to put out at that point.
Yeah.
But I have so many songs which are like danceable songs.
Okay.
Like, I just don't know how to dance. Like I go drop all.
Like you go drop that one.
Yeah.
No, but okay, now you go.
But this is the final one. But talking about being on the album, how did it influence or impact you on your music career? Because only you're the only artist on the album that was able to be on 2 songs.
Yeah. I think it's because like the whole project was like a collaborative thing. I was actually on 5 songs, like Writing Bajo, Toxic.
Okay.
I think Celebrate as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I worked on like some of the songs,
them,
you know, it feels like a collaborative project for me. And I mean, it's been a blessing because people love it. Like Animal especially, people love it. Most places that I go, people tell me how much they love the whole project and like the stuff I did on there.
And today, with regards to what is happening in countries that are going into coup d'etat, even today, this one that is happening, I actually went back to the video to read some of the comments, and you see it depicts what is happening in other African countries. And people actually feel like the video actually resonates with them. I just went to just watch the video again and then read the comments, and they're like, this is what African music is all about. Do you also feel like it is what it is, like what the people are talking about?
I don't understand the question.
As in, you see, there are so many coup d'etat happen. And in the video, Animal, what were you guys depicting? A prime minister.
Yeah, it's about Animal.
Season, doing this, doing that. And in recent times, we hear what is happening in Niger. We hear what is happening in Mali. We hear what is happening today
in Gabon.
Yeah. So I went back to watch the video, and beneath the comments that people were saying that African music sort of like shed light on some of the things that are happening. And I'm asking, do you also believe that music is a mode by which musicians used to express themselves?
I think, musicians use music to express themselves generally. But I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics so much.
But
you talk about it in the song.
But the song wasn't about the concept. The concept of the video was kind of like aligned, but like shedding a different lights in like, you know, it has 2 separate parts.
Okay. So
because it's like I was talking about how my friends are criminals. Like my friends used, like when I was growing up, my friends, they'll bully you. They'll play like gamble and like game centers and stuff like that. So in that sense, it sheds lights. But then in the coup d'etat sense,
the video,
I don't really know. The video does though, so maybe the director
the video does, because like but when you listen to the video, the intro on the cars, you know, like with the guy,
and you guys actually think
it was actually very fun
news.
to shoot it.
That.
When you were going in town, like people were like scared. They were like, "Hey, Nako from Kitty, that kind of thing." It was actually very fun shooting.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of musicians will talk about stuff in their music, but when they are in person, we don't want to talk about it. I mean, I can give you a classical example of Star Cody, who writes a letter to Yvonne Nelson in the song, but if you ask him to talk about that here, he wouldn't do it. So it's understandable. But
Spot on.
Right. Let's get on to other matters. I mean, there has been the growing conversation about artists in Ghana not being able to fill bigger stadiums outside Ghana. Do you think that put pressure on the Ghanaian artists in any way?
I feel like every artist has their own goals and like you know, a list of achievements that they
their
want
aspirations.
to what they want to achieve. And I don't know, maybe it might be pressure for some other people who would want to, you know, be in this type of position. But I actually feel like it's a blessing to see African artists filling up these places, like, you know, doing amazing things all over the world. I think it's actually a blessing to all of us. Because, mind you, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like, I literally couldn't see, you know, artists doing it as amazingly as they're doing it now. And it's very crazy. Like, India, so many countries are accepting Afrobeats right now, and I think it's a blessing. I don't feel like it's pressure, because now it's even like starting.
Right.
Like, it's going to be way crazier in the next few years. Like, because there are artists who are coming out and they're like blowing up in like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, crazy.
Doing a lot of
Asake hasn't been out for so long,
just
but
2, 3 years.
yeah, I feel like it's a blessing, because very soon you'll be seeing more Ghanaian artists doing it.
Doing the same.
Oh, so you're of the view that, you know, a Ghanaian can actually fill the O2
Definitely,
arena in years to
definitely.
come. And what of, you know, even a Grammy? Are you of the view that a Ghanaian artist can actually win that?
I feel like a Ghanaian has been involved in a Grammy winning achievements before. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I think a Ghanaian has. I think
Rocky
Guilty
Downey
Beats.
has
Guilty Beats has been
Beats, you
involved
know,
in.
production-wise.
Yeah, so I feel like we are very close, closer than everybody even thinks. Like,
Right.
very, very close.
It would happen.
Okay.
I like
But
that.
just
You're
before you
closer
come-
than everybody thinks. Yeah.
Right. But I mean, with your own career, you have done this for some years. Where do you see yourself, let's say in a year, in 2 years? Where are you seeing yourself?
Well, I actually pray for enlightenment and, you know, good health, and actually be able to provide for my family. So in the next few years, I feel like I should be able to like be in a position where my family would be proud of me, and like I would be able to, you know, give them what they actually desire. Like, I would be able to provide their heart desires for them, and maybe influence some of my friends as well. You know, like, yeah, be
That's
able
great.
to be there for them.
Your new compilation is Sounds and Waves. What's your sound?
There's been this debate online, right?
You know, that is what I was drawing towards. I wanted you
Because
to
I've
answer.
said it before. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. But I mean, I know there's been this thing going on about how everybody is trying to
Subgenres,
change,
okay.
subgenres.
Yeah.
But even Afrobeat is a subgenre, because it took elements from so many other genres like high life
Yeah.
and Nigerian. I heard juju music or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. So
So which one is yours?
Afro heart.
Okay, I now get why you had to explain before.
Yeah, you
After
are.
what?
Afro heart.
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 Yeah.
Oh, Akuma.
Not hot, heart, akoma.
Heart,
Yeah,
Afro
heart.
heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some say that all these subgenres, as we were saying, it distorts the movement of Afrobeat.
Yeah.
It's still
Others also
Afro.
think that it's creativity at its best. Everybody has a chance to open up, do whatever they feel like doing, and that's when they can be creative, you know, as much as they can.
Yeah, because I feel like there's trap, there's hip hop, and then trap, and then there's trap. So there's like,
There'll be arguments that they'll all be under hip hop. You know, at the
they
end of the
are under
day.
hip hop, and all these subgenres are under Afrobeat still. So I don't think it takes anything away from it. Because
Okay.
these subgenres, if you are uploading even on distribution platforms, these subgenres are not available. So
Yeah.
you have to put Afrobeats,
Afrobeats. there.
Afropop, and these kind of things. And I feel like it sheds more light on Afrobeat as well, to let people know how broad Afrobeat is, because people like to narrow things down too much. Like, sometimes, but let's just open up the
Okay,
game.
so let's open it up, and so it's gonna be nice. We'll go for a quick break, right? When we come back, and then we get to talk more about sounds and waves. I love the cover art. I love the visualizer. The whole room thing.
Shouts to J Works.
Yeah, it was amazing. So we're talking today on the track, right on Entertainment Review. We're taking a break. We're back shortly. Welcome back. You're still watching Entertainment Review. We're live on Facebook, Metro TV Ghana, and also on DSTV channel 277. And our guest this afternoon is Day on the Track, Mr. Danso.
You.
Yes. And we're talking about his music. We're talking about sounds and waves compilation before we went on the break. But let's get into that. And there are a number of songs in there for Live, Senorita. I like Senorita.
Rita. And then there's Ashao.
That song.
It's nice though.
It's nice though, but usually when it comes to, I know how we sometimes react to stuff like that. Did you get any okay, we can't tattoo with that?
Yeah, I mean, at first when I dropped it, they were putting some, when they are posting it, like the media, they put some asterisks, like star thing.
We'll change the song so like that.
Yeah, but after a while, after listening to the song, they just couldn't know what to do to it. They didn't know what to do to it because it's not about,
What is
the actual meaning as we think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I shall.
But I mean, it will get people listening to the song, to know what exactly he's saying.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a good marketing strategy.
It's a good marketing strategy.
Yeah.
So they are all on there, and since you released it, how's the reception been? From people who are listening to you.
It's been actually very, very good. It's been doing way better than I thought it would. Because with the perception most people have about the whole word and how they use it and stuff like that, it actually has gone over my expectations because I wasn't expecting them to enjoy it how much they did. Yeah, and then I did an open verse challenge on it, and people actually
went well.
were willing to
do that.
hop on the song as well.
After sitting down, you've released the song, but after sitting down, have you thought I could do something about that? Have you sat down saying no, I could do something about this song, or I could add this song or something, or you think it's just perfect?
Yeah, I feel like I could have added some songs because I had 9 songs to select from, and I had to choose 5. So I feel there were some songs that I felt I should have put some on it, Maybe had an album instead because the project actually is doing way better than I expected. So I felt okay, if I had put maybe this song or that song, maybe it would have made so much, concrete difference. Yeah.
But I'm also wondering what would influence a title like Ashao? Like you're saying, it doesn't really reflect what's in there. But why would you give it that name?
Because it's basically about, it has the word in there.
Right.
It's basically about, they will call you this, but that's not actually who you are. And that's not, it doesn't explain or express, who you actually are, That's basically how I express it in a song, whereby people would call people names, but they don't actually have an understanding of who the person actually is, and they would just be throwing words around. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We've got a few minutes to go. The compilation is out, 2022. We are already getting into September, the 9th month. What's the plan to the end of the year?
As I said, KWW will be dropping more. I will be dropping more personally. I'm looking forward to dropping another project before the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, so just watch out. Maybe a few collaborations as well.
Are you working on the videos?
Yeah, videos, more songs. I want to drop another EP, Banga Boy EP. I'm looking forward to dropping it before the end of the year.
Okay.
That's your name though, Banga Boy.
Yeah.
Banga Boy. But you don't go vacation.
Hey, boys.
No, when you work hard, you need to take it
It's
back.
okay.
Maybe in December.
In December. Oh, you pay Google.
I know she.
Yeah. Anyway, Dave, thank you so much for coming in this afternoon. I wish you the very best. We're always here for you. So that was Day on the Track. On socials, you can find him Day on the Track. Day on the Track, Ojaden.
Day is my name. Danso Arthur Yao.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Arthur, yeah.
Yeah, so it's literally initials of my name. So
Day.
yeah, and
Nana,
my
you
friends
knew
used to
it?
call me on the
What?
track. On the track.
You knew it?
Yes, I asked.
Oh, you asked him the other time.
Yeah,
I'll
we
get
spoke
him
about it
together.
last time.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, sure.
Anyways, thank you very much for coming.
Right.
Really,
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate your time. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow, same time, 3 to 4. My name is Nanaya Talon Watch. I did this with this one, Okwe Kodan. So let's see the Starboy fading. And